What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Welcome to a game called News Tower. Now, I only have the demo, so it won't wait until this stuff. But we'll do a little sneak peek into this game. Loading. So in this game, it's the 1930s. Very, very, very long time ago. And we run a newspaper company. It's been years, but I can smell the airs, thick with aspirations. Goals. As your father and I started our journey across the vast ocean, New York was the place to be at the turn of the century. So that's where our dream took us. My sincere condolences for the loss of your father. That means my honest apologies. I think it's time that I share the stories, the photographs that formed our past. Arrival on Ellis Island. That's where people went when they wanted to go into the U.S. They went on Ellis Island and migrated there. We came with a purpose, a shared dream to one day establish our own newspaper. You know, you aren't merely part of a family, you're rooted in the lineage of publishers. Ink runs through our veins. That, not literally. In case you didn't know. We were born to tell, and more importantly, sell stories. Because people buy the newspaper. That's how you get, it's the only way they could get information at the time. Televisions barely existed at the time. So, you either get it from the paper, you get it from the newspaper. With our pockets light as a feather, we had to start from the bottom. We had built a ramshackle newsstand and sold others' newspapers, but paper by paper we started to build our own story. We called our newspaper, I'll call it YouTube Nation. A YouTube Nation for you guys. A decade later, we're hitting scoop after scoop. Our ink-stained pen became a lethal weapon, taking down corrupt politicians left and right. If you were somebody back then, you were somebody because of us. Yet life wrote some unforeseen chapters. Your father had to head back home, and I was left to lead our dream on my own. Nowadays, my stories don't seem to end the same way. With the economic crash, and debts mounting, the persistent deadline finally caught up to me. With no successor in sight, I turned to you. So the newspaper business is collapsing, and we have to save it. Restore it. It's a pressing matter. It's time to pass the torch. Our legacy cannot fall prey to these foreclosure moves. It is sacred trust to be kept within the family. I brought you a ticket to come to New York. A taxi will await you at the terminal and take you to our Brooklyn office. My journey now leads elsewhere. My retired secretary, Eleanor, will be there to guide you. She'll have you up and printing in no time, but brace yourself, for this city never sleeps. Best wishes, your uncle. So into the fog in New York City. This is a demo build for an early access game on Steam. So this is a work in progress. Look at that. YouTube Nation, there's police, up for public sale. Auction. Pass on. Thank you, officer. We'll stay in touch. Have a good day, man. Oh no, it's all broken. You must be our new publisher. You seem taken aback, my dear. Perhaps your uncle didn't disclose the full story. I apologize for this mess. Allow me to shed light on the situation. The newspaper has been struggling tremendously with dwindling readerships and mounting debts and unfavorable competition. Last night, one of the debt collectors paid us an unwelcome visit. It appears your uncle has unsavory connections. To be frank, the recent financial crisis has pushed us to the brink of foreclosure. That means closing and selling away the stuff. Your uncle saw no way out and sought external financing options. His plans did not fold as anticipated, but his intentions were noble. So he tried to save the business, but it didn't work. You are his final hope, and it all revolves around the man depicted in the painting right above us. So that painting. No, not that man. The one who was once our esteemed boss, your late the Greek publisher Anton van Ende. No time to linger. We need a newspaper to be printed this Sunday. We need to make every letter count and prevent this looming foreclosure. So was it the painting? Oh. At your service, publisher. Let's meet our remaining staff. Let me introduce you to our only remaining employees. Blazanov and Dennis, say hi. Hi. How are you doing? Blazanov is operating our telegraphing station. It's our line to communicate to the world outside. That's right. I'm getting some hot news in right now. Give me a minute. Sure, Blazanov. Meantime, I've got something to show you. This is where you come in. See the blue arrow? This shows your advancement in the week. So it's Wednesday. Goal is to get a newspaper every Sunday. Right with a bell. So no time to waste. I'll give you tips along the way. Pay attention to those blue boxes. New save game. Saved. Alright, WASD and Z and X. Blazanov is working hard. Okay, you don't need to save it every 2 seconds. Game, I appreciate you want to protect my safety. Send out your first reporter. This lamp here represents his desk. That light's on, communication is open, allowing you to send reporters. Here's where he found a source. So we send the reporters in here and they research it. So that's the economy thing. That'll be important later. So we started working on the album straight away. The story will take 6 hours to report on, but not in real life. Economy tag was gained from the report. We'll learn about that. Oops. I don't know. I've played this game before and know how to play. I'm just reading this for the viewer. Hi again. Those mobsters really did a number on our equipment. Yeah, you don't say. This used to be where our typesetting worked. Central part of the newspaper production process. Reporters will come back and deliver their reports here. Typeset reports were assembled over here and ready to print. Both of them were destroyed. The printer. The good people working on them got so scared they left. Emotional. Let's clean this mess up and start over. Get rid of the wrecked table. Build a typesetting desk, so we gotta replace it. I know. Bing! Assembly table. Ting! Build a typesetting desk. So we have to put some people in here, so Brad Coleman. John Higgins. These 2 people will be working. Time to convert this report into a typeset slug. I'm a total rookie though, so excuse me if this takes a minute. The printer right there, that's the printer. Monitor new items of protection. Click here. Oh, so here we can look at the stuff that's being made. Wall Street stock crash. Angry crowds in front of banks. Uh-oh. We can fast forward time. And boom! It's finished! Congrats! You produced your first article. Final step is placing it in the printer. There she is, Bertha is what we used to call her. How she served us for many editions. So here's Bertha, the little printer Bertha. We're gonna get big printers later. All that's left now is deciding our layout for this week. Maybe squeeze in some more news. I've got to run now, but I left you some blue notes again. See you next week. Oh, almost forgot. I left you a little present in the printer. So place my first article. New publisher. Sorry, I gotta get on this. What? Dead on steps. Sorry, it's just so I guess since it's not fully made yet. Understanding your audience. For every bronze tag that's placed, I gain sales. People buying it. Some are more valuable than others. They're also harder to find online or How many newspapers are expected to be sold by people on the streets? It's influenced by the tags you place in your newspaper. See, the little tags, little symbols have to match up. So this is society. That's economy. That one's crime. The pages have to match up. For right now, we have one page. And it's 1929. Another way to increase sales, subscribers. We don't have any yet, but we'll get to that later. Here you can see an estimation of how much money you will make when this newspaper is issued. $400. Different layouts can give different results, so experiment. $400. It's the same. But sometimes it can make a big difference. Blue box. Sunday. Fast forward to Sunday. Alright, that works. Oh, it's Sunday! Roll the presses. It's time to prepare for printing. Don't worry, you still have Sunday to compose your newspaper. Time will automatically stop before the end of Sunday, so you can get a last chance. Start turns it on, the printer. I'm waiting for the found dead steps. 3 hours left, 2 hours left, 1 hour left. Found dead on steps. Must print now. Go! Must print now. Nope. Have to print it. Start. Start. Go. Set. Go! Here we go. So it's printing them. Tink, 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 tink. New publisher. 10,000 newspapers sold. Money, money. You seem to know what's going on in the world. Earnings overview. Whoa! Look at all those newspapers. Loan interest. Expenses. Well, they came back and destroyed our printer. We need to expand anyway. Let's go. Sad. Let's get here. Let's get rid of all this wrecked stuff. Just plant. Oh, a sweeping station! A trash can? And sweeping. What a mess! Build a sweeping station and assign a cleaner. Mabel O'Neill or Bart Porter? I'll select Mabel O'Neill to be the sweeping. What a mess, not completed. Oh, because it's cleaning up the mess. Let's see. Send a reporter over here. Ah, this one is 2. Currently unavailable. Yeah, because I assigned it. So let's It's the globe.